welcome to episode 7. Already episode 7, can you believe it? Of Can't Get Enough Delta V. This is the beginning when I'm smiling. By the end I'll be like, but don't worry, that's not till the end. And you'll stop watching long before we reach that point, won't you? Man, we need clouds, don't we? We had a name, let me just scroll down here, for the nav ball. Name your nav ball Lord Rupert Everton. Okay, that is the name of our nav ball. It is Lord Rupert Everton. That's the way it goes. You have a name, you don't, you do, you do, you don't, yes, no, what? Yes, that's the name. Okay, we still need to do this test. We need to test the RD-108. While we're flying. That's it. That's it. So we're going to send Jebediah out for this. And he's going to go over to the water. And he's going to steer a bit. And then he's going to crash and die. But we're hoping he doesn't crash and die. That's what we're hoping. But he might. Anytime you use a person, they can die. That's not wide enough. That's a heat shield decoupler. We'll use the procedural decoupler. I should just hit delete. Procedural. So we need to test this guy. Just activate it. We don't need to bring any fuel along with it. But we can't attach anything to it from the bottom. So we're going to use some radial decouplers. And we're going to use our favorite fuel tank. This guy. Let's try to make that straighter. That's what she said. We will attach our expensive vacuum rockets. I don't know if we need to do that, actually. These guys are little. They're tiny. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, what do they want to use? They want... Why don't I just do this? Middle mouse. No, that doesn't give me enough. There's too many words there. I can't read all of that. It seems like their ISP does not change based on the fuel. So what do we give it this fuel? Is that enough to get to the ocean? 636. It's going to burn for 35 seconds. So I think so. So we'll light these. Take it to the water. Steer it sideways to the water. We don't have any... Ew. Do they gimbal? Because we don't have any reaction wheels. We could use... I mean, that's like a lot of RCS, though. This thing has its own RCS, right? It has... What does it have? There's something in here we can use. I'm pretty sure it has its own... I don't know if this is the lithium hydroxide or what it is, but it has its own... RCS fuel. Well, that's kind of strange. You're saying that I can attach... Oh, you're saying I can do this. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I don't... Let's do it. When in Rome, right? Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Let's see if that works. I was gonna put fins, but I want fins that are bendy. Bendy? That's not the right word. I'm so stupid. I can't think of any words. I just want to be able to steer. This can steer, right? Look. Right click. What am I thinking? What is the term? It has its own RCS. We'll use that if we have to. Alright, it doesn't say. What is the word? Torque. It has torque. That's it. That's all I'm trying to think of. It's the word torque. I can't think of the word torque. Anyways, it doesn't matter. And then we'll just kind of splash down. Let's try it. Let's try this. This is the RD108. That is the right thing I'm supposed to test, right? Bing, bing, bing. We're also testing whether or not, however this setup works, will work. I don't know what the purpose of that is. I don't know if I can put anything in between. Whatever. That's interesting. That is very interesting to me. We are totally going to make it to the water. I know you were so worried about it. Would we make it? Would that be enough Delta V? You don't have to worry. Well, there you go. Test complete. Now get rid of it. Why don't we do a crew report? Actually, can we EVA without falling? Well, we shouldn't have to worry about it. Let's let this parachute help us. I don't know what altitude it's gonna fully deploy. Actually, probably should have checked that ahead of time. Full deploy at 700 meters. Cannot disembark while off of Kerbin's surface. Astronaut complex upgrade required. Okie dokie. So we do have some RCS. Okay, I don't know how well you can see that. Let's turn off stability assist. It's this HTP. Whoops. That's what it is. Okay. This is a SodaStream diet root beer with some vanilla extract poured into it. Most people who have root beer floats have vanilla ice cream with root beer, so I just put vanilla in the root beer and it tastes kind of like a root beer float without the calories. But it's not as good because the root beer floats. I mean, it's just better because it has ice cream in it. Jeb, your helmet! You don't know what it's like out here. Flying over the grasslands, it can't be flying over the water. Jeb. Jeb? Jeb, you're going too low. I'm gonna recover Jeb now. I don't know if he's gonna sink to the bottom and then like die or something. That would be bad. And we recover the craft. Oh look! This thing is over here. I wonder what that could possibly be. We need more science. The next thing we want to unlock is probably more science. But we need more science to unlock more science. So I'm thinking maybe... Let's see if we have any kind of airplane parts. We don't need to go into this building to check, but we may as well. I don't think we do. Oops. I clicked off screen and it minimized the game for me, but we don't have to worry about that now. Because it's back. Like, I want to send a satellite in orbit, but I don't know if I have whatever the mod is. Then you have to be like within sight of the base, like this space station, space center. It's not a station because it's not in space, space center, to communicate, to actually control satellite telemetry and all that stuff, right? I don't know, but we also want this science because we want to fly over to the runway. We don't have any wheels yet. If we had wheels, we could drive around the base. We could run around the base. Can I make something that can run around the base? No. I could just get down and run all the way out there, but that's a long run. Why don't we just try to make satellite and just launch it? And if we lose control of it, we'll lose control of it. But let's try to get something into orbit. Okay? Something into orbit that can do science and email it back. Because we're still doing email these days. Actually, if it was like real life time periods, it wouldn't be email. I don't think. Let's make this... Like, does it show how wide this guy is? It's a meter tall. But it's clearly not a meter wide. Because if it's a meter wide, then this would not be a meter wide. But it says it's... I keep saying wide instead of diameter. I think it means the same thing. Can we just use one of these right here? But this is the one that's not throttleable, I believe. Unthrottleable. Are any of these throttleable? See, I can't get anything into orbit because these are solid rocket, solid rocket, solid rocket. Right? Where does it say it? It doesn't say. This has to be solid rocket though. It looks like a solid rocket booster. Throttle locked. It says throttle locked. Throttle locked. Throttle locked. Unthrottleable. Throttle locked. Unthrottleable. Yeah, all of these, you can't do any throttling. So we could just send this out into deep space. Can't we just try that, I guess? And then send some of that science back? Maybe we could aim it at the moon? What are our limitations? We still have a height limitation. That's too high. Boom, bing, bing. We could try to put fairings on it. Give me back my game. These are all fairings I'm not used to seeing. It's like I placed a fairing somewhere, but it's not. I don't see it. Alright, let's see if we can just do a bunch of undos until we get this little guy here to go away. Yeah, that's too much. Let's just start new. Let's just do a new one. We gotta launch something, right? We're running out of time. We want one of each. I said one of each. What I meant was two of each. We really should put this inside. Oh, KSP crashed. Well, KSP just crashed. So we could spend another couple of minutes loading it up again, or I could just make a different video and end this one now. That's what I'll do. I'll just do that. I'll just end this one now. But smile in the face, and we'll be back up, and we'll get another video number 8 coming shortly. Episode 8 to you ASAP as possible. Until then, stay classy. So you have to look over at the stop recording button and click it. And then I look back, and it's just, I should have the cursor there already. So that's what I'll do, right? 1748, 49, okay. Stay classy.